Hey YouTube, hey everybody. Welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 392. Back with another video for y'all today. Um I'm going to do things a little differently. Instead of talking about topics like I usually do, like I'm going to still talk about topics, but it's a video that I'm going to insert from TikTok. Shout out to the Real Crier family. I'm going to also put the link in my description just in case it does not show up when you first click on the video. And after the intro, that's if I put one. But I want y'all to watch this video and watch this clip of this video that I'm about to insert because this is really something to think about. This is something to really talk about. And this has something to do, with people's that is disabled, people's that get disability, people's that get social security, people's that get retirement, people's that have been on disability, social security, disability, or what kind of payments that they get or I get that have been on it for a very long time, for years and years and years. And through these acts that has been going on and through all of the stuff that has been going on with now, Trump has frozen things related to healthcare. He has frozen the federal loans and everything in Medicaid and all that. And the payments with the military, he has tampered with that as well, allegedly. That has been on the news as well. And this clip of this video that I'm about to insert, that you're all about to watch, I want y'all to really, 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 really watch it and pay a good attention to it. Because after the video is over, that's when I'm going to elaborate, and that's when I'm going to tell you how things are going to be and how they are getting and how effective things have gotten. And before I go to this video, he has also frozen SNAP benefits. But if you don't know what SNAP is, that is food stamps, EBT. He has took control and done all of that allegedly. Like, that's been on the news, that has been talked about. But let's go ahead. I'm about to go ahead and insert this video. And y'all, please watch this video and please listen, because this is a message. This is for anybody that is on disability like me, that is disabled like me, and that gets EBT or retirement, social security, all that. I think this is a good opportunity to watch this video. Again, shout out to the real family crier, the Real Crier family. I got this video from YouTube. Like I said, I'm gonna put the link in my description just in case it does not come through, so you can all go through and watch it. So, come on, let's get started. So, we're gonna watch this video, and I will be back on DDTS episode 392. Thank y'all for joining me.
I never really been the type ever to put fake news out there. And I see people putting like a lot of fake stuff out there on the internet, and people make it go viral and they gravitate to it. But what I'm gonna tell you right now, and what I looked at today, this is gonna be the first time that I hope that what I looked at today was actually fake news. I pray it was fake news, because if it's real, it's going to affect hundreds of millions of Americans right here in the United States. I seen an article today. Now, you guys know what's going on with the food stamp crisis. They're talking about if you get a job, you can get food stamps. If you don't get a job, they could potentially cut your food stamps down or potentially cut your food stamps off. And the whole thing is so confusing, because when we hear about these new laws, we don't know what the hell is going on. But now what I'm hearing that could affect hundreds of millions of Americans right here in the US, I pray that this is not true, because this is going to affect my family members as well. People who's on Social Security, SSI, disability, people who have disabilities and they've been getting Social Security all these years, they're talking about the people like that get food stamps. They already get a check every month. They already get a check every month. Some of them only get $1,200 a month. Some get like $1,500 a month. They basically work their whole life, and then before they could retire, they came down with some type of terminal illness, some type of sickness that prevented them from, working and providing. So they had to apply and, kind of cash out early. So now they're on a fixed income. Those people actually get food stamps. They don't get as many food stamps as some people, because the people on SSI or Social Security, they only have their self to take care of. So they may give them like $100 a month, sometimes like $80 a month in food stamps. They're talking about actually taking those food stamps from those people that's disabled unless they get a job. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I hope that this is not true. But I actually seen this with my own eyes today. Again, you have a lot of people out there that's reporting stuff that's not even factual. Like, they had everybody running around believing that these spaceships was, over us, and these drones was from a different planet or from up under the earth or from up under the sea, and everybody believed it. Every TikTok I seen was all about aliens. Now, you don't even see nothing about an alien. Fake news, man. I'm not saying that they don't exist, but the way that people put it out there, fake news. So this is something that I hope that is fake, because this can affect so many people. You imagine someone like just at home, sick as hell right now. They depend on their government assistance check every single month. And they depend on that extra few dollars in food stamps a month to help them to be able to survive. Their Social Security is already being stretched. You imagine if you get a Social Security check $1,300 a month and your rent is $1,000 a month, and now you have to basically use that additional $300 to pay the bills that you are able to pay, and you get that extra couple dollars in food stamps a month. They're going to take that from you unless you work. I don't get it, because if you're on Social Security and you're disabled, it means you're disabled. You can't work. How can you expect somebody to work who can't work? They were found disabled by multiple doctors and the government signed off on it. So why would you take that assistance from these people if they cannot get up and get a job? This food stamp thing is going crazy out here, man. Like, we at war in our own backyard. We at war in our own backyard. It's one thing to, do the mass deportation. But you're talking about hurting our own people right here at home, who's worked their whole entire lives, that can no longer work anymore. And now you're talking about taking their benefits from them. What happens if the people on SSI or disability do find a job just so they can keep getting those food stamps? It's going to be a knife with two sharp ends on it, because once they get a job, disability or Social Security is going to penalize their monthly paycheck. None of it makes sense, man. None of it makes sense. Can y'all help me make sense of the stuff that I'm hearing? Have y'all heard the same thing that I heard? Please let me know. Please let me know. This is crazy.
We're back, y'all. So I probably imagine that y'all saw the video that I was talking about. Listen, the real family crier, he spoke some real knowledge stuff. Like, he said, allegedly at first, you know how the internet put out fake news, put out fake articles and stuff, because I can say a lot of articles do that. I'm not saying that I have, but I have done a video, maybe two videos on alleged stuff, but I will say allegedly, allegedly. But now that y'all don't watch that video was very, very, very heartbreaking, to watch. But it's also, that's the truth. The truth, what the real family crier said, I think that's the name. What he said is the truth. And it's something to think about. So basically, we're gonna go ahead and elaborate on this. So what he is saying is, if you are disabled and you get um SNAP benefits, EBT, food stamps, it's so many words for it. So if you get SNAP benefits, EBT, food stamps, I know same thing, and you get disability and you are disabled, basically what was said in that video, what this man said was, what this wonderful, informative man said in this video is that you're gonna have to work. And basically it is saying that you cannot get both benefits, even if you are disabled and you get SNAP benefits. You can only get one and not the other if you are disabled and if you are on those benefits. I think I got it correct, but it is said allegedly now. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I think I got it correct. The Real Crier family, he said, if you have, if you get a disability check and you get EBT, basically you're going to get those taken away and you got to work. You got to work if you want EBT and food stamps. And I think obviously, even if the Social Security benefits, the disability benefits, the retirement benefits of whoever that gets them, if those get tampered with, we are already at a disadvantage because it's so much that has already been tampered with, that has already been done. But I think I got it correct. If you don't have SNAP benefits, and if you want them, you got to work to get them, or something like that. I don't know. I think I got it mixed up. But hold on just 1 second, y'all. Just 1 second. Okay, hey y'all, I'm back. I had to go back. I had to go back and elaborate. I had to go back and do a little more digging. I think I got it mixed up, y'all. So here you go. If, let me see if I got it right this time. If you work and you are disabled, if you are disabled and you work, you get food stamps, SNAP benefits. And if you do not work, they will either cut you down or they will basically take the whole thing. So that's what I was trying to get out. I had got it mixed up. And that's what it said. That's what was said on that video. If y'all watch that video that I posted and put up before I'm doing this review and this reaction, It basically tells you if you work and if you are disabled, or if you work in general and if you're not disabled, you get benefits. You get your SNAP benefits. You get your food stamps. But if you do not work, they will either uh, deduct some from you, knock you down some, or better yet, they will take them away from you in general. They will either cut you down or they will take you off in general. And I think it's sad. Like if you are disabled, just like me, I'm disabled. I'm disabled. I have a disability. Does it look like I have a disability? I don't, but I do. I have a disability. And it is said, if me myself, if I get a job and I'm getting disability 9 times out of 10, I will eventually get, whacked off. They will basically, cut it off, this and that third. I'm just saying, it's the honest truth. But my thing about this whole situation is this. I really feel like it's crazy and it is sickening that, that it's a lot of disabilities, disabled peoples just like me and many, many others that has it worse than me. It's a lot of disabled peoples out here that is not able to get the benefits that they truly deserve. But this the thing though, like what he said in the video, and I'm gonna say this. But this the thing though, what if a person that has a disability cannot work? What if they cannot work? What if their disability check is the only thing that they got coming in? And like what if their disability check isn't enough? What if the place that they stand in, what if inflation go up? Say for instance, they get like $1,000 a month and they rent is like 800. 1,000 minus 800. That is literally like, I'm not good at math. Say for instance, the rent was 900 and you get 1,000. That's $100 left out of your benefits if your rent was 900 and you get 1,000. So if you got if you got $800 and your rent is 1,000, your rent is 1,000. No. Your rent was $800. Wait a minute, I'm getting myself mixed up. So wait a minute. So if your rent was $800 and you got $1,000, that's $200 you may have left, and even less. And you still not gonna be able to do what you want to do, taking care of your bills. I'm so sorry for the blooper, y'all. I had got my words mixed up. That ain't enough. And especially how inflation is going up, it's crazy. So if your rent is $800 and you get $1,000, you might be lucky to see 200 and some dollars. Plus, let's not forget about the bills now. Let's not forget about the water bill, the light bill, the gas. If you got a car note, and you gotta buy groceries, because groceries are expensive. Do you know how much eggs is? And do you know how much chickens is? Ground beef, all that. That is like, that's sad, because how can you live off the income? By the time you get done taking care of that, you ain't gonna have nothing to buy anything with. So, but what about the peoples that is not able to work? What about the peoples that is disabled and not able to work, and all they got is they their disability check or their retirement check or their social security. And so you're trying to tell me, even if these peoples, just like myself, like a person like myself, so you telling me if I don't work, I don't get government assistance or I don't get EBT food stamps. Well, quite frankly, I don't get them anyway, but I'm just using that as an example. So you're telling me if a person does not work that is disabled, you're trying to tell me that they don't get the food stamps. Basically, that's what it is. But for them to get them, they gotta work. But it's a lot of people's they can't work. So what if the monthly benefits that they get from Social Security, disability, retirement, what if that's not enough? What if they gotta pay rent? What if they gotta, buy food, uh, light bill, water bill, car note? You got all of this. And you know, peoples can barely get by with what they get. And I think it's crazy that we are living in this type of democracy. And like I said, like all of this chaos, all of this chaos, because a lot of peoples did not want a black woman, a woman of color in the White House. That is all because of that. The reason that we are in this predicament, and the only reason that we are in this predicament, in this situation, is because a lot of peoples that are them supporters didn't want a woman of color, a black woman in the White House. And I think it's sad to say that Michelle Obama, she even made a speech a while back telling and predicting the future of what y'all president would do if he got in the White House. And doggone it, look what happened. You cannot tell me that he does care about this country, because he does not care about this country. He does not care about us. He does not care about anybody. All he cares about is power and taking it and doing the wrong stuff with it. But all because of this chaos is because a lot of you did not want Kamala in the White House. And she kept on telling everybody what this man was going to do if he got in the White House, what this man was capable of doing, if he won. Now look at it. He won, and now look what he's doing, tearing everything apart, signing off to stuff that shouldn't be messed with. Just because you are the president does not give you the right to try to take everything away from peoples like us, black and brown, that, have to strive and do whatever. But listen, you think this SNAP benefits thing is affecting some? It's affecting a lot. Not only black and brown peoples is on these benefits, but you also got YT peoples that is on these benefits as well. And if you don't believe me, I would even insert a video detailing this YT girl. She's basically like having a breakdown and talking about this, crying about, her her getting cut off her SNAP benefits and this and that, how her and her kids gonna eat. I'm gonna be sure I insert that video because I think it's important that you all know this. And I'm sorry if I'm getting my words mixed up, but this the thing though. This SNAP benefit thing getting frozen up, everything with Medicaid getting frozen up, healthcare, all that, the military payments, everything, the federal loans, all this I found out today. It's getting tampered with, it's frozen. But this, I'm telling you, all this is coming in effect. And I know y'all probably get tired of me talking about the same thing, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to stop talking about it. Y'all might not want to hear the truth, but you're going to hear it. Why do you think, why do you think a bunch of peoples tried telling us to vote blue, vote blue? And Kamala Harris, she says, we're not going back. We're not going back. Her words when she said that meant something, because I believe, to my knowledge, that she was going to do what was going to be done. It might have took a little while, but I believe she could have done what needed to be done. But y'all was so adamant. Y'all really wanted to show y'all true colors, and y'all wanted to vote for this human being. He's no president. And this the thing. How can a devil be president when he has so many warrants, when he is a convicted felon, when he has all these counts, and he can go around touching women in inappropriate places that they know that they don't need to be touched? This is my thing for y'all. What made y'all think that y'all can just, I don't know. I don't know. This the thing. A lot of people's got bamboozled. A lot of people's got bamboozled, and a lot of people's got tricked and manipulated into voting for this human being when he's not no human being. And it's sad. And it's very sad. And because of this, peoples that voted for him, his supporters, peoples that is disabled, peoples that does not have anything to do with anything, is getting dragged in this. This does not affect the norm. This does not just affect people's on this side, this side. This affects everyone. This even affects me. What happens if my benefits get cut off? Then that means I'm going to have to go back out there and work. I'm going to have to go work because I'm going to have to provide for myself. I'm going to have to do what I have to do because I have to do what I have to do. I'm going to still do my YouTube, and I'm praying that my YouTube takes off. I'm praying. That's why I keep working hard. That's why I keep pushing videos. That's why I keep working hard. I work hard on my YouTube to get to where I'm at. I work on my YouTube and I enjoy doing my YouTube because I love doing it. I'm not doing it because of the money. The money is not the only reason why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I love to do it and it's a passion for me to do it. And it helps me deal with a lot of things in my life. But this video that I posted before I started this video, basically the real family crier, again, a lot of people that is disabled, what if they can't work? So you telling me even if they benefits, even if they disability, Social Security, retirement isn't enough to cover? What if they don't have enough to get them something to eat or a bag of chips, and they won't get the SNAP benefits? I think that's kind of cruel. Because as a person that was born with cerebral palsy, as a person that has been disabled for 29 going on 30 years, I feel for them. I feel for everybody that is of my community. I feel for anybody that is going through what I'm going through. Because it's sad. This is basically telling us that this is not a joke. This is not a drill. This is reality. And I'm going to say this. When Kamala said, we're not going back, it's like she was failed. She was failed. America failed her. But the truth is, I believe she had this in the bag. But the truth is, he, like what he always do, cheat the system because majority of those votes was thrown away allegedly. But it's sad because food is expensive. This video that I watched and that I posted, it tells so many values, and it is the truth, you know. What about peoples that is disabled, that is not able to work? So you telling me even if they get like $1,000 or 1,300, 1,400, 500, still, yes, that's a great amount. But sometimes you got to depend. Inflation goes up. You got to think about that. You got to think about rent, insurance, car note, and everything else, coverage and everything. You got to think about all that. You got to think about clothes, food, all that. And so, what if they get behind on bills? What if they get behind on rent? Then what's going to be next? So it's like if they work, they can get SNAP benefits. But it's a lot of peoples that can't work, like what I said. Can I work? I tried working the best I could almost a year. But I couldn't handle it because my health, you know, is more important than anything. If I have to, I just pray that I gets to be to where I am. I just hope that my YouTube, you know, takes off the way it does. That way I don't have to do anything. I can just sit down and do what I love to do. I'm hoping I'm making sense. But when it comes to my disabled brothers and sisters, young and old, I stand with y'all. I stand with y'all because I know what it's like being disabled. I know what it's like. And for me, I don't get SNAP benefits. I have to pay for cash with my food. I have to pay for my food with cash. Do y'all know how different paying with your food with cash is from EBT and food stamps? It's not the same. Hell, the food don't even taste the same when you do that. So I'm just saying, when people say when people say it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be all right. I'm hoping it's gonna be all right. That's why I say we must stay prayed up and we must stay sticking together as one. But I hope I made sense of my reaction. Like, this is my opinion that I'm giving. Because honestly, it's the truth and this is how I see it. So whether you work or whether you don't work, even if you get the SNAP benefits, it ain't like people's is going to get. It's not like that they're going to give you a good amount, and it's crazy. It is not like that they're going to give you a very good amount. Some people get $50, and people expect $50 to be enough to um, shop or buy something with. The only thing you probably can do with $50 is probably get by two packs of meat, probably about two loaves of bread, some flour if you need it, sugar if you need it, meal if you need it, get you a case of pops if you need it, or something. Hell, if you need oil or grease, you know, stuff going up. It depends on what you eat. But still, it's, you know, even if you do work and they give you EBT, it is not like they're going to give you a whole lot. They look at people's like this and they be like, oh no, they don't need that. They don't need that. Some people just get $25. Like, what can I do for $25? By the time I get a pack of meat, a loaf of bread, and a pop, that's gone. So you tell me, you guys. So you tell me, what do you think about that? I think it's sad and I think it's silly and I think it's so heartbreaking that us as peoples with disabilities have to go through this. I don't get SNAP benefits, but I do get benefits because of my disability in my cerebral palsy, which I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful that I didn't get taken off because I really needed it. I really need it. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Do I be in pain? I sure do. I be in lots of pain, but I don't let too many people know. I just keep fighting, 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 fighting through the pain because that's what I know how to do. The reason I fight through the pain is because in a state where I am, if you in pain, you cannot show your weakness around certain peoples and around certain situations, because when you show your weakness and showing that you in pain, basically that's when people's they would say, oh, you weak, you weak, you ain't gonna be able to handle nothing, you weak. But the truth is, if you feel like you are in pain, and if you feel like you need to express your being in pain, and you need to express what is bothering you, what is dictating you, what is on your mind, what is draining you, get it out your system, get it out your mind, and better yet, you will be free. I'm hoping that makes sense. To all my disabled brothers and sisters, to all my brothers and sisters in the black and brown community, to anybody that is going through this, it's a sad situation. But better yet, while I'm on this, I know y'all gonna come for me. But this the truth as well. The video that I'm gonna put up of this girl, of her crying and saying about getting cut off her SNAP benefits and about how her kids gonna eat, how her kids gonna eat. Better yet, let me tell you something. Yes, that's a sad situation. Yes, it's a sad situation. I get it. Very sad situation. Should nobody or their child have to go through it? But you gotta think about it, sweetheart. Your peoples is the main reason. Your peoples, some of my peoples in the black and brown community, and some Hispanics that voted for this man is the main reason why we in the predicament that we in, why we getting cut off, why a lot of people's getting cut off their benefits, why we in this predicament that we are in. I'm sorry if that sounded a little cold, but it's the truth. Ain't no need of me lying. There's no need of me lying. Now, is I wrong for lying? Is I wrong for that? I'm just being honest. You're crying, you're crying, you're crying, you're crying, you're crying and heaping and hollering and falling to the ground like you done, you mean, but think about it. If anybody that should be crying, it should be us. It should be the black and brown community. It should be the peoples that is disabled crying. Because you know why? Because we getting our black history taken away. We getting the Civil Rights Act taken away. It's just crazy. And I'm gonna tell you something. This man, this person y'all call a president, is targeting one community, one community, and one group of people. First, no, two group of people. He got ISIS out deporting Mexicans and the black community. He is targeting the black community. Anything that's got to do with black, targeting. Targeting, targeting, targeting. Getting rid of Black History Month, Martin Luther King Day, the Civil Rights Act, the LGBTQ, all those rights. And that basically should tell you we are doomed. Unless a miracle comes by, and unless the good Lord sends a good sign, we are doomed. And I know I might sound crazy talking about this, but it's the truth. But that's my truth. That's my opinion. You can either agree with me or you don't. That it's up to y'all. But I'm gonna place this clip in, and we're gonna elaborate on it, and we'll be done with this video. Join me, y'all.
Somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying right fucking now. Because what the fuck do you mean that I'm not gonna get my fucking SNAP benefits? What the fuck do you mean? Because what the fuck is happening? Do you understand that there are people like me who cannot work? Do you understand there are people like me who have kids who cannot eat? Do you understand there are people like me who go hungry the last week of the month just so my kids can't eat? Because SNAP benefits is all we fucking get. I need somebody to please fucking tell me he's lying. I can't. What the fuck am I gonna do? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Breathe.
Okay, this is the last part, y'all. So, did y'all see that video? What I was telling y'all about the white girl crying and having a panic attack for almost 30 minutes, saying, "What about people's like her that can't work? What about trying to feed her kids if she get cut off her SNAP benefits?" Yeah, listen, I'm gonna be real and honest and raw, and I'm just gonna say it how Ti is, okay? First of all, I don't know if she voted for him. I don't know if she voted for him or not. I really don't know. But it was her peoples and many others that voted him in. They wanted him in so damn bad. They did everything that they possibly could. Hell, half of them probably even helped them cheat to get to where he at. I'm just being honest. Yes, it's a sad situation for all of us. Not just people's like her, but for everybody that's just like her. Everybody is in the same boat at some rate and case. Come on now. But what about us? What about us Black Americans? What about us Black and brown peoples? What about us? A lot of Black and brown peoples, just like me, try to get approved for SNAP benefits. The peoples that need them in my community, the peoples that need them in our community, the peoples in general that need them, they can't get them. They can't get them, and that's who need them. The peoples that need it the most, they can't get it. Say, for instance, we go out here in the black and brown community, we try to apply for a loan. We can't get it. They look at our credit, they look at our scores, they look at our background and stuff, and we can't get it for some apparent reason. We have a hard time getting stuff like that when we need it. But somebody else of another race, oh sure, let's see what you got here. Oh yes, we can apply you for this. We can approve you for this. You see what I'm talking about? And this the thing. I'm not saying it to be rude. Hell, everybody is probably on some type of benefits when it comes to food stamps. Hell, I'm not knocking nobody down that gets some. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking my truth and my opinion. If anybody should be crying, it's all of us that's getting done wrong. I know everybody is getting, affected in this, but think about it. But the video you just saw, come on now. Did we break down and have a damn panic attack when all this stuff happened to us? Did we or did we not? No. We didn't cry. We didn't cry when they were saying the Civil Rights Act was getting taken away. We didn't cry. We did not cry when they said it was going to take Black History a month. We didn't cry. None of us cried. You know what we did? We sucked it up. We show our emotions a different kind of way. But I will say this. That president of New Mexico, that Claudian woman, she told Trump no. She stood her ground. She said no. Trying to bring those immigrants back there, and half of them didn't even belong there. She said no. She stood on business. Now, y'all might cancel me, y'all might unsubscribe from me, but it doesn't matter to me, sweethearts, because hey, I'm here to speak my truth. I'm just getting my opinion. I know I can go overboard, but just think about it. And like I said, if I haven't said it already, we've been through so much. And it still saddens me. It still saddens me, and it still makes me mad when some peoples of our community voted for this man as well. And they wear their red hat with pride. Make America great again. America is not being great at this moment. America is going to damn shit. And I see why Harriet Tubman left some behind. Because they didn't have no damn brain. They wanted to be up under massa. They want to be a housemate. What? But okay. That's enough. But that's gonna be my review, y'all. So, what did y'all think of this review and what y'all think of this video? Like, comment, and subscribe, and that's gonna be my review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. About to get the editing, and it should be up pretty soon. I love y'all. Thank you.